So, and there's a circle, and you press on that. It will be a video, and then like that red thing, you're supposed to press on it, and then it will show you.
Okay. So I'm wondering if I can do a couple things with you today. Okay. So.
Don't worry, Miss Ron. We're gonna do it soon.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Do your job first.
Wait.
So I'm wanting to know, I have a really cool story. Can we read the story today?
Yes.
Okay, but I brought some friends.
Miss Rogers,
Do you see my friends?
Watch the babies? I'll sit here and watch the babies.
can you take my phone in case your husband calls you?
Perfect. So I brought some friends with me today to read our story with us. Okay? So, but they forgot their names. Can you help me?
That is Pete.
Okay.
And that is, you know his name?
Is it Daniel?
Oh, Daniel. Okay, so we have Piggy. Can you hold Piggy? Okay, and then we have Daniel. Yeah.
I also brought a new friend. Can you hand me a unicorn?
Okay, one more friend. Okay.
This is called Rainbow Unicorn. He likes playing with kids and he loves it.
Perfect. So we're going to send him right there. Does he like stories?
Yes.
Okay, perfect, because we need to do that. So sometimes we have to think about things that we do. Do you have your sheet with you that you get to pick when sometimes you get a little bit upset? Do you have your menu?
Wait, I think I do.
Can you show it to me?
Yeah, it's on a box.
Okay, you want to bring it over here? Is it something that you can?
Yeah, I can do.
Perfect. Okay, so we say this is what you can do when you are upset, right? So we call this like a menu.
I know how to do yoga.
Yeah. Do you know what a menu is?
No.
Do you ever go to a restaurant?
Yeah, you feel food.
Yeah, you like pick things off the menu, right? So
Yeah.
this is kind of your very own menu to pick things when you're upset. That's so cool, huh?
And eat.
Yeah. So we know what a menu is. What does it mean when you get calm? If you say, I need to calm down, what does calm mean?
Can I calm down, please?
Oh, Daniel just told me what he thinks it says.
What is it?
Calm means for your body to relax.
Calm for your body to relax.
Okay, perfect. So when you're relaxed, is your heart beating fast or is it beating soft?
Soft.
Yeah, soft. So this is my friend Teddy. Okay, so I have a story about Teddy, and he says that this is in control is how I roll. Do you know what roll means? Sometimes we have like a dice, right? And that could be like you roll the dice. So this is going to mean roll, like this is how I roll, like this is how I do it. This is how I stay in control.
What unicorn's gonna tell me?
Okay, what is the unicorn saying?
Unicorn says when you're sad, you need to calm your body down.
Perfect.
And take a deep breath.
Does unicorn want to learn how Teddy does it? All right, unicorn, you sit very nice and listen. Piggy, you sit there and listen. And Daniel, you sit there. They all look comfy, don't they?
Tired.
Yeah. All right, so this says, in control is how I roll. Can you say that with me? In control is how I roll.
Piggy wants to sit on my lap.
Perfect. Can I read this to you? Sometimes when talking to someone, you may be told, oh yeah, dude, that's just how I roll. You say it with me? Oh yeah, dude, that's just how I roll. At first, it may seem like a strange thing to say, but no worries. Teddy's going to explain it today. Are you ready to figure out what how I roll means? Say it with me. How I roll just means it is my special way. It is how I do things all through the day. What do you use to help you get through your day? Do you use your menu?
I like doing yoga because it makes me calm down.
Perfect.
And
Later on, can I have you help me make a video of you doing some yoga?
yeah, and you know how, and the code word is to make you started as mama.
Namaste. Yeah, awesome. All right. Each morning we make choices. Do you make choices when you wake up? Do you choose what you're going to eat for breakfast and what you're going to wear?
But you actually know, my mom picks sometimes my parents pick my
Sometimes,
clothes,
yeah, that's okay too.
but sometimes I pick this clothes.
I like those clothes too. So sometimes we get to make our own choices, don't we?
And sometimes I get to choose what plessy I want to bring to school.
Awesome.
I have lots of
Do we use our schedule so we know what's coming our way? Do you have a schedule that you know what you're doing? So you know what's coming your way. So if you know that you have to work with Mrs. Nye and then you get to have your break after you get all your work done.
Pig's gonna do the mom's thing.
All right. Maybe Pig can help us with that.
You're both the crogs. Really.
Sometimes things happen we just can't foresee or we don't know they're coming. Surprises are coming, but we don't know what they'll be.
I can do the yoga poses too.
Okay, we'll do those in a second. When plans change, look at this schedule. What happened? All the plans changed. We never know what we'll get sometimes, right? Do we get upset sometimes when our plans change? If somebody tries to jump into your group with Mrs. Nye, do you get kind of upset sometimes?
Why?
Do you ever get upset if some kid's trying to come in and be with you when it's your time? Yeah. On good days and bad days, I still stay in control. If someone asks, I tell them, can you say it with me? That's how I roll. Ready? Can you do it? That's how I roll. Want to do it?
I can land on biggest mountain.
Okay, let's see it.
This is how I roll.
Perfect. So you got a 3. Although I make it look easy, really it's not. Sometimes I get mad and my temper gets hot. You ever feel like that? What's happened to your heart when you're so mad?
It turns.
Beat fast, doesn't it? And sometimes we're not for sure what to do with our body. Then you have to remember to stay in control.
Your heart is like
It starts going a little bit slower. You can calm down with deep breaths. Do you know what I call that breath? A balloon breath. Feel your tummy right here. When you breathe in, it's like a balloon's filling up with air. And then when you let it out, all the air is going out. Okay? So I calm down with deep breaths. Ready? Are you going to say it with me? Ready? Because with deep breaths, because that's, let's hear it.
I roll.
Yeah, girl.
And I'm wrong.
You did it. Uh-oh. Sometimes I have to take turns. Do we know when we have to take turns? Sometimes you have to take turns and it doesn't seem fair. It can be so frustrating, isn't it? Sometimes when you're playing a game.
Like she said.
Yeah, look, he has a new friend. Her name's Sally. Teddy and Sally.
Nightmare from Christmas.
Yeah. It can be so frustrating when you don't want to share, right?
I'm not going to wear that.
Remember, if you don't want to share and you start getting mad, what do you need to do? You need to stay in control because you can share with your friends, right? Because that's how Perfect. What if you want a snack but you have to wait? Is waiting hard sometimes?
Yeah.
Then you remember to stay in control. What about if you play a waiting game? Say, I can play a waiting game. That's how I
Roll.
Perfect.
But you know when I get super mad and frustrated?
What?
I like to look at my menu.
Yeah. You like to look at your menu when you get upset?
And like to do this sometimes.
What is that one?
It's about what can you see?
What can you see?
I can see a unicorn.
Perfect.
Now you try.
Okay.
Look on these on the menus and see.
What can I hear? I hear kids working. We're going to come back to this, okay? Thanks for sharing.
Back down.
Sometimes I get sad if I don't get something right or I don't understand. I may not be happy that I don't get it, but then I remember to stay in control and I will work harder next time because,
This is how
yeah. Sometimes someone will tease me or we may disagree. They might not understand how much they hurt me. Do sometimes people hurt your feelings by sometimes the things that they say?
Like when they do this to my stuff I got from home.
Oh, yeah. When they don't treat your stuff right?
And I'm like, I'm really going to listen.
Yeah, that's a good idea to use your words. So they might not understand how much they hurt me, but then I remember to stay in control. I can use my words to talk to them because
Or I can say, can you please stop?
that'd be great. And I can use my words to talk to them because
This is how I roll.
good job. Sometimes I'm irritable and I'm tired and I'm grumpy. Nothing feels right. Do you feel like that sometimes? Me too. Sometimes even my pillow is lumpy and it just doesn't feel right.
But you know where my pillow is lumpy?
What?
I just wake up on my mom and dad and say, can you please fix my pillow?
Good job. You used your words, right? Yeah. So then I remember to stay in control. I can take a timeout and rest because
This is how I roll.
good job. Sometimes I get sick and feeling really bad. I want to scream or cry because I am sad. Do you like being sick?
No.
Me either. It makes you just feel icky.
One time I had like a greenish cute color with like chunks of donuts in there.
Oh, yikes.
And then it was so bad I had to puke.
Yeah.
Like I had a big turd.
Oh, well, lovely. So then I remember to stay in control and I take my medicine and get well because
This is how I roll.
good job. We're almost finished with our story. Oh, sometimes loud noises or light bother me. They may hurt my ears or make it hard to see.
You know what the best headphones are?
What?
I do not have those, but I have.
Those are some pretty cool sparkly ones, aren't they? Can I see your headphones that you use? Okay.
Miss Nye, you know where my pink headphones are?
Oh, well, we don't have to get them now. Maybe we can see them later. Oh, did Mrs. Rogers find them? Oh, awesome. Can I see them? Perfect. So we put them on, and all the noise goes
I
away.
do not. Sometimes I don't like the loud noises.
Mm-hmm.
When there's like a lockdown, I like to grab my headphones.
I know. Sometimes it's hard, isn't it?
And grab my plushie to be safe.
Yeah.
My plushie
So when that's loud, what can I remember? That I need to stay in control. I get my headphones or my glasses because
This is how I roll, man.
oh yeah.
I said this is how I roll, man.
Uh-oh, went the wrong way.
Maybe this is the last one.
I think we're getting close. Sometimes I get in trouble with a teacher or a parent. Does that happen sometimes?
Yes.
The next thing I know, I have to be in timeout.
Sometimes you get in trouble with your cousin and your mom and dad say,
you need to take a timeout.
You need to take a time out.
Yeah.
Don't be cousin.
Right.
Or else your cousin will be me and you.
So then I remember to stay in control and think about what I did wrong because.
This is how I roll.
I hope this didn't stop it.
This is how I roll, boy. Why does Brandon every time keep under pillow? This is how I roll. I roll back.
Sometimes bad things happen and you get upset. You think of losing control, but don't do it yet. When you are out of control, bad choices you'll make. So remember this story for your own sake. Life has ups and downs that feel like hills. Does it kind of sometimes feel like a hill, like you're like happy and then you're mad?
This says a high.
Oh, so learning to roll with them takes practice and skill. What can you use to practice? Your menu
And yoga.
and yoga. It's always best to stay in control. So come along with me because, let's see it.
This is how I roll.
Perfect. Awesome. Good story reading with me.
And this says, cause you.
So I actually have an extra one that maybe if you want to keep a story, you can keep it. And look, you even get to color it your own very way.
Okay, I'm gonna go get
So you could do it however you want. Can Mrs. Price do one more thing with you?
Yes.
Okay. Will you, do you want to set this right on your table? Are you ready? Okay, so.
This is how all my feelings and tell you.
Oh, good, because we're going to do a feeling. Can I find the feeling of angry?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do some practice. Can I use my phone to make a video so then you can watch that video later to show what you're going to do when you get upset or angry? Can we do that?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna.
Okay, so if you're up, I'm almost done. If you're upset and angry, what are you going to look like right now? Can you show me what you would look like? Yeah, so you're going to look like that. But then you're going to think, what are you going to think? You're going to think, and then you're going to think, I'm going to use my menu, right? So when we're making this video for you to watch, you're going to get upset. You're going to look at your menu and you're going to pick one, okay?
I'm going to make a video about I be angry at someone.
Yep, and then you're going to think, okay, I need to use my menu.
And then I pick the menu up.
Yep.
And then I choose what I want to do, and I do that stuff.
Yeah, and then you say, because this is how I roll.
Then
Okay.
I have to roll the dice.
Okay, let's start the video, okay? All right. Mia's very angry, but she's going to use her menu to pick a coping skill. She's listening. But do you hear, Mia? Do you hear students working nicely? Oh, good. What about, are you going to do some calming yoga poses also? Perfect. Look how calm Mia is, because this is how I roll. Good job.
Let's see.
Okay, so you can continue to read your new story. Thank you, Brennan. And you can continue to use this is a story. And you can continue to use your menu, okay? All right?
camera.